Out here in the wild heart of America, silence doesn't last long, because where farmers see peace, predators see opportunity. Every sunrise brings a new battle against hundreds of wild boars tearing through crops, breaking fences and challenging the land itself. But today, a team of skilled hunters is ready to push back. Armed with precision, patience, and grit, they track the chaos through fog, frost, and open fields. What follows isn't just another hunt. It's a fight to reclaim the land and restore balance where nature runs wild. Across rural America, feral hogs destroy millions of dollars worth of crops each year, ripping through farmland like a storm with tusks. For local farmers, this isn't sport. It's survival. Every broken fence, every torn field, every destroyed harvest pushes them to fight back. So as dawn breaks, a small group of hunters gathers, men and women who know these lands like the backs of their hands. Their goal: to push back the chaos one hunt at a time. Engines hum softly as the convoy rolls out, cutting through open prairie and low cedar hills. The air is cold, but the tension burns hot. Through the fog of morning, the first signs appear. Deep hoof prints, fresh mud scattered along a fence line. The team slows down, scanning every direction. The hunt begins long before the first shot is fired. It begins in the silence, in reading the land, in patience earned over years of experience. The boars are clever, cautious, and fast. They move in groups, blending into the brush until they decide to charge. With their thick hides and unpredictable speed, a single mistake could turn the hunter into the hunted. The group splits quietly, two moving uphill toward a clearing, others circling downwind to close the perimeter. Radios crackle with short bursts of communication. The trap is forming. Minutes feel like hours as the woods hold their breath. Then, movement. A dark shape emerges from the tree line, followed by three more, rooting through the dry grass. The lead hog, a massive male with scars across his shoulder, lifts its head, sniffing the air. The hunters freeze. The crosshairs settle. One controlled breath, and the rifle breaks the silence. A clean shot echoes through the valley. The boar drops instantly, the rest scattering in panic. Dust rises. A second shooter adjusts quickly and fires again, stopping another in its tracks before it disappears into the thicket. Within seconds, the ground falls quiet again, broken only by the wind and the distant hum of a pickup engine repositioning. The first contact of the day, precise, efficient, and necessary. As the sun climbs higher, the temperature rises, and the real work begins. Tracks crisscross through the brush, and new signs appear along the creek bed. Overturned soil, shredded bark, fresh droppings. The boars are close, moving toward the far side of the ranch. The team regroups, exchanging quick words before moving out again. The rhythm of the hunt settles in step, scan, listen, move. Every rustle, every echo could mean the difference between success and escape. By midday, the sound of barking dogs breaks the calm. Their sharp calls slice through the trees as they close in on a herd pushing through the lowlands. Hunters reposition fast, rifles ready. Then it happens, a sudden burst of chaos. A group of 10 wild boars explodes out from behind a ridge, sprinting across open ground. Shots ring out, crisp and controlled. The first two fall almost instantly, while the rest scatter into thick cover. It's a short, intense exchange, over in seconds, but the adrenaline lingers. The afternoon brings colder wind and longer shadows. The team moves deeper into the brush where the terrain grows rougher. Every step cracks through frozen leaves. Every gust of air stings the skin. But the mission doesn't stop. Wild boars don't care about daylight or cold. They move constantly, destroying whatever lies in their path. And when the hunt slows, patience becomes the most valuable weapon. Hours pass with little sign until a faint noise draws attention, a low grunt carried by the wind. The hunters freeze again. Through binoculars, two large shapes move slowly along a dried-out creek bed. Their dark coats blend with the mud, but the movement gives them away. Quietly, the shooters take position. A single signal from the radio, and the rifles rises one. The first shot hits its mark, and the lead boar collapses instantly. The second darts left, trying to escape, but another precise shot ends the chase. Silence returns, heavy and final. As evening approaches, the landscape changes color, gold light fading into a deep orange haze. Steam curls from the mouths of the hunters as they gather their gear. Across the field, the horizon glows faintly, revealing distant hills now quiet and still. The hunt is slowed, but not stopped. These creatures breed fast, adapt faster, and every victory today only means another challenge tomorrow. But each hunt matters. Each one protects crops, saves livestock, and restores balance to a fragile ecosystem. The following morning brings a new layer of frost and another round of preparation. Trucks line up along the edge of the forest. The team checks their rifles, radios, and drones, modern tools in a centuries-old pursuit. From above, the aerial feed shows fresh movement among the pines, a cluster of shapes traveling together. It's a new herd. Without hesitation, the group mobilizes. Through rough trails and shallow streams, the pursuit begins again. The boars move fast, but the hunters know the terrain better. They anticipate, flank, and cut off escape routes. The dogs engage first, circling and barking, pushing the animals into open ground. Then the rifles open fire. 1, 2, 3 shots in sequence. The sound echoes across the hills like thunder rolling through the canyons. Dust rises, feathers drift, and the chase reaches its peak. Precision, coordination, and patience all merge into one powerful moment. By late afternoon, the hunt winds down. The team moves back toward the trucks, exhaustion mixing with quiet satisfaction. It's not about trophies here, it's about responsibility. Every wild boar removed means one less field destroyed, one less fence torn apart, one less risk to local farms. It's a demanding cycle, but one that must continue as long as the land calls for protection. When night falls, the fields are silent once again. The headlights fade, leaving behind only the sound of distant coyotes and the rustle of wind through dry grass. Tomorrow, the battle begins anew. Out here, there's no finish line. Only the next sunrise, the next track, the next chance to protect what matters most. This is the reality of wild boar hunting in America. Not a game, not a spectacle, but a hard fight for balance between man and nature. Every shot fired isn't just the sound of a rifle. It's the echo of farmers defending their livelihood, hunters preserving their land, and a community standing against an unstoppable invader. And as long as these hills breathe, there will always be those willing to answer the call.